fuck parents and family members and all that kind of stuff. Those children belong to her father because the bride price were never paid.
I can do it now and move on and have children and do everything. But the thing is, by tradition and by culture, the children I'll have with that man belongs to my father, no matter what I do.
Yeah, I think I understand that part of the culture.
Yeah.
I don't agree
and then
with it.
if I choose to,
I don't agree with it, but I know about it. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I believe that
The line relationship is much more important than the paper, the marriage, right? How do you do that? These are the things we should be talking about. What would make a normal man become abnormal to the point that he feels the only way he can get his message across to his wife is to physically assault her, or vice versa, because women are doing it too. We just know that the majority that makes it to the data points, watch what I just said. A lot of men are not necessarily coming out to say my wife abused me. Okay, a lot of men don't do that, because somehow it's socially acceptable for your woman to smack you at the back of your head during an argument. You don't run to the street and say, again, there's a lot going on that we don't talk about because we don't get to it. So the issue here is not bride price. Let me see what my sister have to say. I disagree with her on here. I go on our show sometimes and I directly, but this time around we are doing it this way. This was the last submission that she made. No, actually, there's another video that I feel like we should. Then I want to play this video. Let's see. I think it's this video. There you go. This one. 64959. Okay, I'm gonna find it and play it for you. Share video. And now this one right here.
wow, I don't know.
So this video right here is gonna paint a little bit more of the picture of what people are gonna do. So just again, I've spoken a certain aspect of it, which is I don't think we need to abolish it. I think we need to address other things, right? But I also want to speak about this other side of it, because again, some people take something so simple, a part of our culture, and they abuse it to the point that so I want you to listen to this young lady. She said a lot that I felt like it's kind of sad, but it still doesn't equate to abolishing bride price as a culture, right? Again, it's like it's being taken out of context by people who just want to be bad people.
How you're able to do all this, because even waiting here, I have headache already.
the
But
joy
you're
of the
doing
Lord is
it.
my strength.
Thank you very much. All right. First thing, I don't support
Now you have to listen a little bit closer because the accents are strong. So if you're an American, just listen because this is very important, okay?
the bride price practices. I am Igbo. My name is Chioma. I'm from Anambra State.
Okay.
But then I was born in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State.
Right.
We are all Igbo, but the culture differs a little.
Okay.
In Ebonyi State, if your bride price has been paid and you go there and you give birth to a child, if the marriage is not favorable, you have the right to leave that marriage because you have paid with a life. And your parents or whoever you're mandated to return a bride price because you have given a life to that family.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. And I really appreciate that because the woman can be.
And these are sizable books. They are minimum 200 pages. You can download them absolutely for free by simply going to, for example, this one, you just go to getmymarriageback.com, smartrealestatewholesaling.com, realestatemoneysecrets.com. So yes, I am a 3 times author. And those books are out there for your consumption, and they are also available everywhere on Amazon, anywhere that you pick up books. So in case you prefer a physical book like that,
be free when things are not going on well. She can.
So she's saying that you can leave, but you have to pay the bride price back. Now again, when you're having a heavy amount of money against people for bride price, right? If you're doing that, let's say some kind of 2 million naira because she's a medical doctor, 1 million naira, anything like that. That money went to the father, who is just a village guy somewhere. When it's time to return the money because she wants to leave the marriage, a lot of times they're not able to come up with the money. So again, if it's some kind of money that has to be returned, again, this has become transactional. Okay, the marriage has fallen apart, but then they're not able to return the money, right? Again, we're having all these money conversations when it's supposed to be about marriage and a romantic relationship, right? But this is how messy it gets. So you can understand why people are coming from a place of let's abolish. They're not exactly crazy. There's just a lot going on, and that's what she's talking about.
And say, you know what, I can't do this and I'm going. And nobody, no uncle, no father, nobody can say you can't go because you have paid with a life. That's number one.
Mhm.
Number two is, if I, from Anambra, if I decide that I don't want my bride price to be paid, like that all this is rubbish, I'm going with the man, we can do court marriage, you can do whatever, and everybody can do whatever they want, that I don't care. That thing, I can do it now and move on and have children and do everything. But the thing is, by tradition and by culture, the children I'll have with that man belongs to my father, no
Right.
matter what I do.
Yeah, I think I understand that
So-
part of the culture.
Yeah.
I don't agree
And then
with it.
if I choose to,
I don't agree with it, but I know about it.
Well, Auntie Bridget, it's not something that you have to agree with, right? Your agreement or lack thereof is not relevant. It's a culture, right? And anyway, I get it. I get what she's saying. But she said if she moves on after a marriage and she go have babies with another person without proper bride price, I think that's what she's saying. Hopefully I got that right. That those children belong to her father because the bride price were never paid. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
yeah.
Because I believe
If I, from Anambra, if I decide that I don't want my bride price to be paid, like that all this is rubbish, I'm going with the man, we can do court marriage, you can do whatever, and everybody can do whatever they want, that I don't care. That thing,
So if you want to be rebellious and you want to say things like, I don't give a shit about all that kind of culture or tradition nonsense. I'm just going to go marry, court marriage, do the white wedding, and, fuck parents and family members and all that kind of stuff. Those children belong to her father because the bride price were never paid.
I can do it now and move on and have children and do everything. But the thing is, by tradition and by culture, the children I'll have with that man belongs to my father, no
right.
matter what I do.
Yeah, I think I understand that
So-
part of the culture.
Yeah.
I don't agree
And then
with it.
if I choose to,
I don't agree with it, but I know about it. That's what I mean.
yeah.
Because I believe that
And then